प्रणाम गुरुजी।
Good evening, everyone. We'll be starting the event in a few minutes. So thank you for joining.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Can you listen to me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. We welcome you, sir. Good evening.
Thank you. मराठी गाना कैसे कहलाएगा? Hello.
So we'll be starting the event in just 2-3 minutes. Others are joining.
Okay.
Sir, can we start?
Priyanka, if the guest is ready, we can start.
Yes, sir. So we'll be starting off. Through music, though music transcends language, culture, and time, and though notes are the same, Indian music is unique because it is evolved, sophisticated, and melodies are defined. Good evening, one and all present here. I, V. Priyanka, and my friend Patisha Patri will welcome you all to Spic Macay Chapter 2022. I would like Pratisha to take over.
Yeah, thank you, Priyanka. Good evening, everyone. The Rangmanch team would like to thank Spic Macay and SRF Foundation for giving us an opportunity to conduct this event that will help us to understand the facets of rich Indian culture and music. Now, I would like to give a brief introduction of Spic Macay. The Society for the Promotion of Indian Cultural Music and Culture Among Youth is voluntary youth movement founded in 1977 by Dr. Kiran Seth, Professor Emeritus at IIM Delhi, who was awarded the Padma Shri for his contribution to the arts in 2009. It promotes intangible aspects of Indian cultural heritage by promoting Indian classical music, classical dance, folk music, yoga, meditation, crafts, and other aspects of Indian culture. It is a movement with chapters in over 300 towns all over the world. The movement caught the imagination of young and began to grow geographically and numerically. While on the one hand, the idea had to be painstakingly introduced in minor doses, on the other hand, there was a clamoring for the programs in schools and colleges. A combination of both has resulted in a network of over 200 centers in India and abroad. About 1,000 events are conducted yearly. Every year, we arrange more than 5,000 programs in more than 1,500 institutes across 1,000 cities, touching over 3 million students. All these programs are organized by thousands of volunteers, largely students, teachers, retired people, housewives, professionals, young and old. Spic Macay celebrate Nishkam Seva, the spirit of volunteerism, of giving selflessly without expectation, a value that is intrinsic to our culture and important to nurture in today's world. So now Priyanka will take over.
Thank you, Pratisha. Before we begin, we would like to take you on a tour around all the wonderful things. We will pass brief introduction of the Indian classical music. It's one of the many forms of art music that has roots in particular regional cultures. It has two major traditions, the North Indian classical music known as Hindustani and the South Indian expression known as Carnatic. These traditions were not distinct until about 15th century. During the Mughal rule of the Indian subcontinent, the traditions separated and evolved into distinct forms. Hindustani classical music emphasizes improvisation and exploration of all the aspects of a rag, while Carnatic performances tend to be short composition based. So the Indian classical music is the classical music of the north region of India, and it is also called Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet. There are, to give you a brief introduction more into the Hindustani classical music, there are three main saptak which resemble the octaves as to Western classical music, except they characterize total 7 notes or swars instead of 8. That is Mandra, Madhya, and Tar saptak. Each octave resonates with a certain part of the body. Low octave, that is Mandra, in the heart, medium octave in the throat, high octave in the head. The rhythmic organization or the rhythm is called tal. The melodic foundations are called ragas. One possible classification of ragas is into melodic modes or parent scales known as thats, under which most ragas can be classified. The major vocal forms or styles associated with the Hindustani classical music are Dhrupad, Khyal, and Tarana. To give you a little more detail about Khyal, it is the modern Hindustani form of vocal music. It literally means thought or imagination. It is derived from the Persian or Arabic term. It's 2 to 8 line lyrics set to a melody. It contains a greater variety of embellishments and ornaments. The importance of the khyal's content is for the singer to depict through music in the set raga the emotional significance of the khyal. The singer improvises and finds inspiration within the raga to depict the khyal. And with this, today we are very much thrilled to welcome Pandit Kaivalya Kumar here. A brief introduction about our honorable guest today. Pandit Kaivalya Kumar is also known as the artist with many facets. He has a diploma in civil engineering with gold medal from Karnataka University, Dharwad. He belongs to a musician's family. His grandfather was a disciple of Bhaskar Bho Bhakle in the first instance, and then he learned from Ustad Abdul Karim Khan, founder of Kirana Gharana. He started his musical career with Marathi Natya Sangeet and then entered into Khyal singing. He started at the age of 15, but even then he realized that he had lost time. He practiced day and night to become an outstanding vocalist of Kirana Gharana. This is the reason he was conferred top grade artist of AIR and Doordarshan at an early age of 35. Panditji has judged in various singing competitions conducted by DD National, DD Bharati, ETV Kannada, Colors Kannada, and many more. He is a recipient of Karnataka government's Rajya Puraskar, Bharat Ratna, Pandit Bhimsen Joshi Rashtriya Puraskar, Kumar Gandharva Puraskar, Pandit Jasraj Gaurav Puraskar, Raza Foundation Puraskar Paris, Sarvashresht Kala Puraskar Kolkata, Kirana Gharana Puraskar by NCPA, and nearly 25 other awards by different organizations throughout the world. Today, we have with us Professor Sarvanan and Professor Deepak with us. And we thank you for joining us today. I would like to request Professor Sarvanan to say a few words and share his thoughts with us. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Priyanka. First of all, good evening and welcome to everyone present here. A special and warm welcome to Panditji Kumar Gaurav. And by listening to what Priyanka said, that you have multiple degrees in music and a gold medalist, and you bagged tons and tons of awards from the various organizers, I'm a little bit afraid because I don't know the ABC of music. To be honest, I'm only a bathroom singer. I don't know much about the music, but what a bit I could understand from Priyanka is Hindustani class. What our Panditji today is going to exhibit to us is about the Kirana Gharana, which is the Hindustani classical music of northern part of the country. From Priyanka's brief description, I understand that Carnatic, this Hindustani music is kind of derived from the Carnatic classical music. And I think I know one or two Tyagaraja Kirtanas. Predominantly, the entire Carnatic classical music is based upon the composition by the different authors. But what Priyanka told us is in Hindustani music, more emphasis is given on improvisation of all the ragas and other items. But what my understanding is, there is a kind of a connect between Carnatic music and Hindustani music, and both are being built on melodic music mode or ragas and talas. I welcome you, Panditji, on behalf of myself and on behalf of I am Tichirapalli, and we all are eagerly waiting to listen from your voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That was an indeed warm welcome. Before the performance, we would like to request Pandit Kaivalya, sir, to speak a few words about this performance and help us understand the essence of classical music. Over to you, sir.
Everybody, I welcome you all to the Spic Macay program today. Today's evening concert, I'll be singing Rag Madhuvanti in Jhaptal and a Drut Bandish in Tintal and one Tharana, followed by a rag called Savani, a Drut Bandish, two Drut Bandish in Tintal only. First one will be Adha Tintal, and the second one will be normal Tintal. Then I'll be concluding with my concert with a thumri in a rag mixed khamaj. So please do listen, and I again welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We look forward to it.
The performance will start in a minute, so kindly bear the patience. Thank you.
Shiva Shiva Jogi Detta Sababa Karara Maya Bhoge Shiva 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 Ada Madhavanta Balavanta Shiva Jogi Joge Shiva 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 Balavanta Shiva Shiva
जोगी बलवंत जोगी कर्म भोगे शिव आय पमय Nene sa gare sa Nene sa ga ma ne sa pa ma ga sa ga ba sa ga ma pa ma gare sa ga gare sa Sapama samma sapa samma garesa re ni pa ma pa ga ma pa ni sa ga ma pa ga shiva ga shiva shiva ay Shiva 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 Madhavanta Jogi Shiva Badavanta Jogi Shiva ಶಿವ ಅದಮದವಂತ ಬಲವಂತ ಜೋಗಿ ಶಿವ Shiva Balavanta Jogya Shiva Shiva Vada Madhavanta Joga Shiva Adam Adavanta Shiva Gagamaban Gamaban Gamaban Gamapa Gama Gapa Matava Damapa Papani Shiva 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 Sangha Shiva Shiva Shivada Madhavanta Balavanta Shivada 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 Shiva Adam Madhavanta Balavanta Jogi Karama Bhogi Shiva Saga Gama Mapa Saga Gama Mapa Gama Mama 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 bada da bada ba ma bada bada ba ma bani da bada ba ma ba sa ni da ba ma ga re sa Shiva sa ni da bada ba ma ba ma ga re sa ni da ba ma ga ma ba ni sa ga ma ba ni sa ga ma ba ma ga re sa re sa ni sa ga re sa ma ga re sa pa ma ga re sa re ni sa da ba ma ba Gani Gasani Pagama Pani Ni Sani Ni Sani 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 Ni Sani Dapa Magare Sa Shiva 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 Sani Dapa Magare Sa Sani Dapa Magare Sa Sani Sani Ni Dapa Dapa Ma Pani Ni Dapa Dapa Ma Pani Sani Ni Dapa Dapa Ma Pani Ma Pa Sa Ma Pa Re Ni Sani Ni Dapa Dapa Ma Pani Sa Re Ni Sa Ga Ma Pa Magare Sa Shiva Ma 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 Ga Ma Ma Ga Ma Pa Ni Dapa Magare Sa Ni Sa Ga Ma Pa Magare Sa Re Ni Sa Ni Da Pa Magare Sa Shiva 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 Shiva, 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 बरन बर घार तुम्हारे बरन बर घार तुम्हारे बरन बर बरन बरन बरगा बरन बर बरन बरगार तुम्हारे बरन बरगार तुम्हारे बरन बरगा बरन बरगार तुम्हारे बरन बरगार तुम्हारे बरन बरगार बरन बर खरु तुम्हारे बरन 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 बर बरखा तुम्हारे बैरन बरगार तुम्हारे बैरन बरखा बरन 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 बरगार तुम्हारे बैरन बरगार तुम्हारे मगरे बरन बरगा सप मप मगरे स बरन बर निरप दप मप ग मगरे स बरन बरगार तुम्हारे मगरे सनी pani resa renesa nira pa ma ga resa nisa bairan bargar to aaye बोलन लागे वन विहंग पपिहारे पिया बिना मोय कछु न सुहावे बैरन बरगार तो आए बैरन बैरन बरगार बैरन बरगार 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 तुम्हारे बैरन बरगार बैरन बैरन बरगार तुम्हारे ऋतु 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 बरखा ऋतु बरन ऋतु बरन बरगा ऋतु रिम झिम रिम झिम में बरसे रिम झिम बरसे आ रिम रिम में आवर से रिम रिम में मोरा जिया देखन को तरसे गुनी नायक जोआन मिला वो दो कर ले वो भलाई बरन बरगार तू आए बरन बरगार तुआए बरन बरगार तुआए बरखारो तो आए बरन बरका बरन बरगा तो आए बोलन लागे वन विहंगा पिहारे तुम भी न मोय कछु न सुहावे बरन बरगा तो dim 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 tadare dhane 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 dim dim tadare tadare dim 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 tadare dim 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 tadare ha dim 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 ta da re da ni ta da re da ni ta di ya na re ta ra da ni ta ra da ni ta re da ni dim 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 ta da da ring da na 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 ring da na 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 ring da na 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 ding da na na ding da na na ding da na na dim 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 da na 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 ding na 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 ding na 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 dim da na na ding na 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 da na na dim 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 da 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 dim 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 tare tare ne tare dan tare tare Riana Dedana tare 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 ni tare ra ni tare 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 ni tare ra ta nom nom ta di ya na ta nom nom ta di ya na tar dan 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 rim dim 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 ta da re dan ta da re da re rim dim 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 ta da re da rim ding na 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 ding na 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 ding na 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 ding na 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 dum na na dum na na dum 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 na 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 ding na 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 dum na na dum dum dim dana dim dana dim dana dim dim dana dim dana dim 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 da 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 ni dim 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 da da Shiva Shankara Surasa Kelada Shiva Shankara Surasa Kelada Shiva Shankara Kelada Shiva Shankara Surasa Bhagava Machavata Kailasa Kelada Shiva Shankara Surasa Kelada Shiva Shankara Kelata, 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 Shiva Shankara Surasa Kelata, Shiva Shankara Surasa Bhagava Machavata Kailasa Kelata Shiva Shankara Surasa Shankara Surasa Surasa Kelada Kelada Shiva Shankara Kelada Shiva Shankara Surasa Kelada Shiva Shankara खेलत शिव शंकर खेलत शिव शिव शंकर खेलत 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 शिव शंकर सुरस करत तांडव ईश गिरीश करत तांडव ईश करत तांडव ईश विदेश सगम प गम बस गम बन गम बस प गम म प ग ग म ब ग रे सा करत तांडव ईश गिरीश करत तांडव करत तांडव ईश गिरीश नंदी भृंगे परस रस खेलत शिव शंकर सुरस Shiva, Kelata Shiva, Kelata Shiva, Kara Suraza, Kelata Shiva. Shankara Aja Mukha Chanda Dekhe Aja Mukha Chanda Dekhe Aja Mukha Chanda Dekhe Aja Mukha Chanda Dekhe Aja Mukha Chanda Mukha Chanda Aja Mukha Chanda Aja Mukha Chanda Dekhe piyu sapne mein aaj mukh janda dekhe aaj mukh janda aaj mukh janda dekhe piyu sapne आज मुख जंदा देखे आज मुख मुख जंदा देखो आज मुख जंदा आज मुख चंद्र देखो आज मुख चंद्र देखो आज मुख चंद्र देखो आज मुख आज मुख चंद्र देखो आज मुख Paradiso, 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 Paradiso più Paradiso più कब घरवा कर दे पर रे सो पियूं कब घरवा निरखु मैं होना को मुख चंद्र आज मुख चंद्र देखे आज मुख चंद्र देखे आज मुख चंद्र देखे आज मुख आज मुख आज मुख देखो जिया बेचैन सखी अब देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन सखी अब देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन सखिरिया सखिरिया पदन देखो जिया बेचैन काट कटत दिन काट कटत दिन देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन जिया जे बेचैन देखो जे बेचैन सखिरिया सखिरिया जिया बेचैन सखिरिया देखो जिया बेचैन जया बेचैन देखो जया बेचैन कटत दिन रे दिन रे दिन रे दिन काट कटत दिन रे कैसे जिया बेचैन जिया 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 बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन दिन नहीं दिन नहीं दिन नहीं दिन दिन नहीं चैन रात नहीं निंदिया दिन नहीं चैन Yeah. दिन नहीं चैन रात नहीं निंदिया गजरार नैन सोए नहीं बिंदिया जया दर सदा देखो जया बेजा सके रे अब देखो जया बेजा सके रे अब देखो जया बेजा जिया बेचा जिया बेचैन जिया बेचैन जिया बेचैन देखो जिया देखो जिया बेचैन सके रे अब देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया देखो जिया बेचैन सके रे अब देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन अरे देखो जिया बेचैन देखो जिया बेचैन बेचैन
Rightly said. Rhythm and harmony find their way into the inward places of the soul. It was indeed a mesmerizing performance, and it transcended us into another world of emotion, peace, and meditation. Thank you, Panditji, and all other musicians for this beautiful classical music evening. Panditji, now there will be a short Q&A session. Students would like to ask you a few questions. If you can kindly answer those questions. Yes, Rajat?
Yeah, hi. So, good evening, sir. Good evening. For such a wonderful performance. I just have a question. You can see that in the previous 2 years, 1.5 year pandemic, and like things are not good, and there are many conflicts going on, and it has engulfed the entire world. So, what's your take? How can art bring people together and promote harmony amongst them?
Sir, your mic is muted. So can you please?
Now you can hear?
Yes, sir. Yes, perfectly fine.
Yeah. See, you have asked the right question. See, in another way, the pandemic has helped us like anything. So we didn't get time to do extra riyas and extra thinking about our music. So in these 2 years, we have researched a lot about our singing. What can we do better in our music? What can we do better in our yoga and pranayama, which will help us how to sing in an easy way? So online programs were there. And actually, we were not very happy with the online programs because we don't get audience and we don't get the reaction of the audience. So that is there, but we feel that the audience are there, and we used to give online programs, but that is not very satisfactory to us. So the finally offline programs are far, far, far better than everything.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. I also have a follow-up question. Like, there are many people, like many students, if I say in the college also, that we have passion for different forms of art. Like, so,
Okay.
but the thing is that because of the busy schedule and because of the work culture, we are not able to do by somehow. But still, we have that zest in ourselves that we find some time to.
See, if you have now if you have a passion of singing, you don't get time. See, in a short time also we can learn music. That is what I have researched in my voice culture. I usually take voice culture workshops everywhere throughout the world. I have taken, and I have made some all the things easy in the Hindustani classical music. So I have brought some authenticity in music. So what will happen, how to sing, where should be your tongue placed, how to use bass voice, how to use chest voice, how to use head voice, what are the pranayams which are the best for mantra saptak, what are the pranayams which are the best for the upper octave. So various things are there. If you do them if you spare 2.5 hours in a day, in the morning or in the evening, you can learn music. It's my challenge. But provided if you must come to me, I will teach you everything, all the techniques which are required for music. So because techniques are not taught in Hindustani classical music, only ragas are taught. But how to sing, how to perform, performance music is different.
Also, it's a wonderful insight. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, Abhishek, you can ask your question.
Yeah. Hello, sir. It was Pranam, Charan Express. First of all, I loved your performance, sir. It was really I loved that performance. My question is simple, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That when we are singing, so so how to move our bowel like meditation, like how to sing that sur like meditation, because I heard your voice and I heard your sur, it was quite meditative.
Yes.
So that is my question. Yeah.
See, that is because of pranayama. You have to surrender yourself. You're not singing.
Right.
Understood? When you surrender yourself, music starts singing. So then you are one with music. So you have to forget yourself. You are not singing. Whatever you do, you just surrender to God. Then see the miracle what happens after surrendering. This is what music is. See, when we start singing, we completely forget for 1.5, 2 hours. We complete what is going outside the world. We are not connected with the world at all. So we are in our own world of music.
How to do that, sir? For a follow-up question, if you
there are pranayams for that.
Okay.
If you come, I will teach you. If you have a workshop, I can teach all the pranayams. How to use the right brain. Now you are thinking with this left brain, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how to make the right brain work? How to think with the right brain? So usually the scientists, the sages, and the top class people, they use the right brain. So even an artist uses the right brain, but what is the percentage of usage of a right brain in the artist? That is important.
Also, in order to do the good performance, when we use emotions in that singing, so we find that kind of hurdles in singing also, because emotion is not right projected in our voice.
Emotion, that is because your emotion is not projected because you don't know how to pronounce the words in music also. Okay. I teach how to pronounce the word. It has to coincide with the bhava with the raga. So all the essence come out from that raga. So words are also very important. Bandish is also very important. We have to sing a lot of bandishes. We must know a lot of bandishes so that to extract the bhava of that raga.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Okay.
so much
Welcome.
for your insights, sir.
Thank
I
you.
will definitely join.
Surely.
Thank you, Abhishek. Nikita, you have a question? Kindly ask your question.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for such a beautiful and melodious music. So, my question is, why has Bollywood stopped making music based on classical and other forms of Indian music and have started copying only Western music nowadays? Like, when this transition exactly started, if you can throw some light on this.
Nini, so the cycle comes and the cycle goes out. The cycle turns. The time has come. Again, it will sometimes the Western or everybody are behind Western. Again, it will change and again it will return to its own position. So you need not worry about that. See, now the present trend is going towards Western, even the film line and the other. This is just a short span. It will get vanish. So you have to wait for the time. So nothing is permanent here. So now a trend is going on with in the Bollywood also, in the Hollywood also. So the fast trend is moving, and one day it will stop. Again, it will return. So Hindustani classical music is permanent. So we may lay back a little bit, but it will never end. We will go and reach to our goal at last. You have to have the faith on it. That's it. So don't get disappointed with the trend, what is going on presently. They are all for a short span.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I also had one question to ask you. Sir, in many like treatments of like patients for in medical field also, music plays a very important role in terms of
course
and all. Sir, what light can you throw about that? Like how music is helping people in that field?
See, now it has been proved that many ragas, they play a very important role on human organs. So for example, rag Shri, plays a very important for cancer patients. If you sing Madhuvanti, what I have sung now, that is very useful for blood pressure, bringing down the blood pressure. And see, while operating the patient, the doctor has found that even he has given anesthesia, still the cells in the body are responding to the music which is going on background him. So this is what our music can change everything. The only provided if you sing in that way, in that standard.
That's a beautiful, because we always found a connection between music and a peace of mind. So that one was very intriguing to me.
So I teach immediately the Omkar meditation. The first teaching is only in our field in Kirana Karana. We teach only Omkar meditation. And so there are many forms of Omkar. How you can explore yourself and you can be one with the Omkara and one with the meditation. Immediately you will get connection with the God and you will get peace and you will get surrendered. So that is the magic of Omkara and music. See, everything begins with music. See, even the sun raises, they say Om continuously in Mantra Saptaka. It has been proved by NASA. So wherever you go, Omkar is there. So don't leave that Omkara. So we have to go meditate in Omkar itself.
Thank you, sir, for giving such beautiful insights on this. Yeah, Udita, you had one question.
Yes, sir. So we know that you started learning music at a very young age, especially this form. So what about people who are old and now want to learn in this music? How do they go about it?
See, I have not started, I was not singing in the early age. I used to sing only disco songs. I was in an engineering college and I was in a convent school. So classical, nobody used to hear that. So up till my schools and colleges, I used to sing only film songs and discos and all. Okay. So afterwards, I entered at the age of 16, I entered in the music. But day and night, I made it that the days which were went, I brought them back. And within 2-3 years, I made it possible. That was because my ears were trained by my father. My father used to practice every day, morning, afternoon, evening, night. And unknowingly, all the notes and all the ragas were registered in my ears. So that made me very easy to sing and to become a performer. See, now your question is about the age. Age, if you start lately, there may be some difficulties, but you can sing for yourself. If you don't get any chance of doing any programs, but definitely you will get a chance to get peace, to forget yourself, to forget all the sorrows in the life and be one with the music. Any age is not a criteria. See, the willpower works. If you have a willpower, you will get everything. So nothing is impossible. The age factor does not matter. For something, it may restrict. After a certain age, it may restrict that you have to work hard little. You may not get the things which you need, but still you can learn music. If you go according to my all teachings and all, yoga, pranayama, everything, and the techniques which I have researched in my life since 25 years, to bring all the authenticity in Hindustani classical music, because usually the people till today, you have heard, they take a lot of strain while singing. So if you get a strain, then what's the use? Music is soothing. Music must be a pleasant. You must be very happy when you are performing. If you are strained and if you are your body doesn't react, then what is the use of singing? जब मन की शांति ही नहीं है तो क्यों गाए? तो फिर इसीलिए, so that is why I have derived some techniques which you can move in all the octaves very easily. As you might have heard in my music, I have touched the Atitar Saptak also.
Thank you so much, sir.
Definitely, sir. As you said, age is not a number. We can start at any age and we can continue
Any
our
age.
passion.
You can start at any age, but there will be limitations according to the age. That is for sure. But if you overcome, you can do that. So nothing is impossible. We cannot say that you cannot do. No. If you have the willpower, if you give 100%, if you try 100%, then you will gain something. You will get something. Nothing can be predicted,
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for patiently answering all the questions of the students. Rangmanch would like to thank all the students, faculty who have joined us today, and Panditji for giving us deep insights into the Indian culture and classical music, and sharing the essence of classical music through your performance. The purpose of this event.
And one last thing I have to say, see, if you learn Hindustani classical music, you can sing any form of music of the world. Any form. But only you have to learn classical music. If you sing, you can sing Hollywood, you can sing Bollywood, Tollywood, everything, whatever, disco, everything. So this is what the richness of our tradition.
Tradition is.
That it may be a Carnatic music or it may be Hindustani. Both are same. Equally. Only the style is different, rendering is different, But if you study these Carnatic or Hindustani classical, then you can sing any form of music.
So as per Panditji, Indian classical music is the base in which we can start our riyas and we can excel in any field of music that we can go into.
Yes.
Yeah. So the purpose of this event was to increase the awareness of our traditional cultural heritage among the students of IIM Trichy. This chapter will definitely encourage the students to participate and know more about the traditional forms of music.
So that is the reason why I have told this. See, to the students, particularly to the students, I want to say that if you are learning guitar, if you are learning Western music, if you are learning film music, if you are learning light music, see, all are dependent on classical. If you have the base, you can do anything. So once the base is there, once the foundation is there, you can build any building on that foundation.
Definitely, sir. So we would like to give our heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for giving us time. And we would like to thank again the Spic, Macay and SRF Foundation for giving this opportunity for such an enriching experience. Thank you, sir, for joining on this evening. Pranam.
Thank you. Thank you, Pranam.